Tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here is Young from downtown. No good. And stolen by Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Allen, a screen on Young. Garland, the pass to Mobley. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Capella.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now, here is Young. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
For 3, Mitchell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Garland against Young. Passes it to Capella. Hunter on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell against Murray. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Murray driving to the basket. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mobley. The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Now, here's Mitchell. The trade. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Hawks on D. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here is Young. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell against Murray. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Launches it. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Garland. Young finds Capella. The pass to Murray. Stolen by Mitchell. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And it's Garland slamming it down.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Collins, a screen on Garland. Young for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Murray against Mitchell. For 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Collins, a screen on Garland. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great.
Look at that.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the court for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. Here's Mitchell, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Back to Murray. Inside. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Rebound by the Hawks.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Mitchell against Murray. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. That one misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been...
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Young's shot is off.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Murray, a screen on Garland. Young from outside sinks the triple. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Both free throws good from Garland. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Young kicks to Murray. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's sent back by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Capella sets a screen for Young. Dishes it to Capella. Outside for Murray. Young outside. Down low. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Mobley, a screen on Murray. Here's Mitchell into the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Young pass to Collins. That one, no good. Good D by Mobley. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Timeout, Cleveland.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland looking it over. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Hands it from downtown. Garland's got 9 points.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Capella with a screen on Garland. Young passes to Capella. Sweet move. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Young from outside the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Looking for Allen and gets it there. With 4 seconds on the clock, he takes it up and lays it in.
And getting a great look for the big guy as Allen scores on the interior.
And here's Young from the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so we wrap up.
32.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A different look now for Cleveland. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Osman. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Hawks, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Left side, Griffin. Lock at 6. Driving in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
For Atlanta, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. LeVert up top. Passes to Osman. Out to Wade. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. No luck that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 5. They kick it out to Green. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. LeVert kicks to Osman. He feeds it to Lopez. Wade passes to Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Lopez has got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now the dish to Okongwu. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Bay. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Green finds LeVert. Lopez a screen from the stripe. And it's LeVert missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Bogdanovich looking around. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Osman. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. The kick out to Lopez. The pass to Osman. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Garland. Young's shot is good.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Mitchell outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And Mitchell drops them both. 1:09 left to play here in the third. Screen by Young. Murray kicks to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
There's Garland, and he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Young passes to Capella. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
41 seconds left in the third. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
The Hawks trail by 10. Now Young. 11 points in the game. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. And good that time. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And man, does Mitchell get...
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Here's Collins. Shoots over Mobley. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Atlanta.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Garland with it. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He is not pleased. And he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Kicks it out to Allen. Trying his luck from deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. Collins, a screen on Garland. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Interesting night where you're getting this kind of production from Collins. They're going to lean on him a little bit more now.
Young against Garland. Here's Mitchell. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Murray against Mitchell. Murray, good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Here's Young going inside. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here's Allen. Mitchell up top. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Murray outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Young pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Mitchell outside. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. For 3, Murray. Evan Mobley with the rebound. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Collins with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Pass to Murray. To the paint. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell against Murray. Mitchell kicks to Garland. And here is Mitchell. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was...
Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Murray. Young, the pass to Capella. Adams grabs the miss.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Murray for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Memphis. Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Morant against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
BA, he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Murray, a screen on Morant. Outside Murray. Pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Morant against Young. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Outside Morant. The rebound by Murray.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Hunter finds Capella. Morant against Young. Back to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
The drive by Morant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And Morant gets it to go.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Capella screen on Morant, and stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, wow!
He went way up.
Goodness.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Young against Morant. Young the pass to Murray. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Kicks it out to Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Buries it from three. Young's got 6.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
They get it again. Outside for Brooks. Morant against Young. Clock at 6. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Second chance shot. Morant, no good. Brooks against Young. Here's Murray. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 9.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Here's Adams. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Both teams have it going here early. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Morant. Here's the 3. And it's Morant again missing. The Hawks leading. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Morant against Murray. Morant with the bucket. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
NBA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And it's Adams missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And he gets it to go.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Jackson, pass to Adams. Outside Hunter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And it's Morant off the drive. Outside Bane. Shoots over Young. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now the Hawks with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bain, the pass to Brooks. And here's Jackson. That shot off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Murray's shot is good. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Bain, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now here's Griffin. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Okongwu. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Clark. Here's Kennard. And the 3 off target. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Bay. Bogdanovich with a screen on Clark. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. And they get it back. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Kicks it out to Kennard. Here's Tillman. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Griffin. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. 34 seconds left in the second. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Kennard. Tillman with a screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Forrest, defended by Jones. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drops in the 3. And the Hawks lead by 18.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Appreciate it, Allie. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brandon Clark out there with Xavier Tillman. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 3. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Kennard against Bogdanovich. Shoots. Kennard can't get it to go.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
That one falls. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Forrest. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Clark for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back. Hey, good.
Relentless effort by Sadiq, bringing a jolt of energy to the squad.
Outside Jones. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout call, Memphis. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Forrest. Oh, he tries a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Grizzlies have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Clark outside. Tillman in the post. Okongwu on him. Tillman misses. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Griffin outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. A shot to stop the run. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Griffin, out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Kennard with the rebound. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Conchar, good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Forrest, defended by Jones. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
A supremely accurate shooter. Bogdanovich knows his way around the arc so well.
Pass to Conchar. Jones in the post, defended by Griffin. Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Kennard on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Here's Forrest, defended by Jones. Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Here's Forrest. Bogdanovich with a screen on Jones. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Tyus Jones. And he makes the first. Good on both. And here's Morant outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
That is
cocked it
nasty.
back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates. Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Jackson, pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams finds Brooks. Second chance effort. And the layup by Morant. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Murray. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, sweet move. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Capella, screen on Bain. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Capella.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Pass to Adams. Now here's Bain. All alone. They get it back. Brooks outside. Back to Adams. Left side, Morant. Goes back up. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Capella. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Young. For 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here we go. Collins passes to Capella. Young from long range. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
We don't see a ton of Young in the corner. Trey might have tricked the D right there.
Morant, he's open, gets some space and buries the jumper. Morant's got 31 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeJounte Murray.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Oh, there's the alley. Capella can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Payne against Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Morant. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Young with it. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
Then there's John Morant. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now Morant, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Morant against Mobley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And here are the Cavaliers. Now Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now, here's Bane. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
And Brooks gets it on the assist by Morant.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here he goes, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
The 3 from Morant. Allen with the rebound. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Here's the screen. Morant finds Bane. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant kicks to Brooks. Out to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
A dynamic leap jumper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Payne against Mitchell. To the middle. And he converts the layup.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Morant looking around. Passes it to Payne. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Out to Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got 11 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland against Morant. Garland the pass to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 8 points for him.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Payne for 3. Here's Morant. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He not. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That one good for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. He's got 11. Tillman's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Man. And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Morant against Garland. Up top, Morant. Out to Brooks. Lock at 6. For the 3. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Okoro. A 3-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant passes to Tillman. And here is Payne. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Driving inside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaron knows what to do.
Down low. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant outside with the drive, and Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive.
Wow. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant against Garland. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Garland. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Morant. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, David, thank you.
Your Cavaliers, 32. The Grizzlies, 23.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Luke Kennard out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jones against Rubio. Here's Osman. Shot from the wing, and he drops that one in. Now here's Jones. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. To the inside. That's good from Wade on the assist from Rubio. Wade's got his first points in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Just away. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. It's LeVert on the wing. Over Kennard. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 7. The pass to Kennard. Jones up top. LeVert defending. Spins. Here's Aldama. Banked in off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And here's LeVert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He takes it in, and the layup falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Memphis the rebound from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Osman, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
To the wing right side. Stolen by LeVert. To the right side. Here's Wade. That one a little long. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Concho. Kicks it out to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Cleveland leading by 6. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out to Wade. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. .114 left in the third quarter. Now Kennard. Inside. Stolen by Wade. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Wade slams it in.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Jones looking for an opening. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Good on the second free throw. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Garland against Morant. On the wing, Mitchell. Put it down! Whoa!
My gracious, way to get up.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Morant outside. 1 second left. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis on defense. 6-point game. There's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Over Morant. And it's Mitchell missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
There's the drive, and then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bane. Mobley wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. In the corner, it's Bane. The dish to Jackson. Back to Bane. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Steps back. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Payne for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And so here's Cleveland. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Allen. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Kennard for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Kicks it out to Garland. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Garland against Morant. Garland with it. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Kennard for three. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were...
matchup a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Mitchell. And the basket's good off the assist from Garland.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Now Hunter fires for 3. The rebound by Garland. And he lays it up and in.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Young to the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Young against Garland. Mitchell, perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Screen by Capella to stop the run. To the wing on the left. Another shot. And Murray with the nice bucket inside.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Outside Murray. Baseline jumper. Collins outside. Screen by Capella. 6 to shoot. Young can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mobley, a screen on Murray. Mitchell finds Garland. Here's Mobley. Back to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to Young. That's tipped.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Garland for 3. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Murray passes to Collins. Young against Mitchell. And that one's good. Young's got 5 points.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Garland against Young. Mitchell with the ball. 7 points in the game. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray passes to Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Pass to Okoro. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Murray, a screen on Garland. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at point guard. Now here's Murray. Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Murray. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Young. Garland for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Murray. Pass to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Here's Mitchell.
Oh! Now, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Capella, screen on Garland. Young with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Cavaliers leading. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland, guarded by Young. Outside for Mitchell, 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Up top, Young. Capella with it. Allen defending. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Garland. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. The kick to Hunter. Outside Murray. Hunter, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Murray. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland the other way now. And it's Garland on the drive. Mobley down low. Collins defending. Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Screen by Capella. Here's Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he's good on the second. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Mitchell's got 22.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Outside Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Mitchell, a screen on Young. To the paint. And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Murray, a screen on Garland. Young, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
They've got Karis LeVert. He's out there with Jetty Osman. Danny Green is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Down low. Outside for Bay. The 3. Atlanta gets it back. Okongwu. Yep, that one's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
LeVert outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And here's LeVert for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Bay. Back to Okongwu. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Wade. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Forrest. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Forrest. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bay. Buries it down low.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Osman. Outside for Green. Back to Osman. From downtown, Griffin pulls down the board.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Gets it down to single digits.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
LeVert outside. Pass to Osman. Here's Wade. Green with a screen on Bay. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Griffin outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. The first free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Bay. DeJounte Murray's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Young in for Forrest. Here's Garland. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Murray. Good on the bucket. Murray's got 12 points.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Cleveland calls timeout. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Garland against Young. Out to Garland. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Murray passes to Capella. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Murray. Collins outside. Now Young. Back to Collins. Off target at the rim. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 6. And when we return, we'll get... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. It's stolen by Garland. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Hawks on D. 6-point game. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Now you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
Allen with a screen on Murray. From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 27.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Murray's shot is good.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Mitchell against Murray. Pass to Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Young. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Murray passes to Collins. Back to Murray. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Garland. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Murray passes to Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's not going to go for him. And for the Hawks, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Young, the pass to Capella. Tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
They're such a bruising physical player. Capella is often tough to guard without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Young, the pass to Collins. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
So he gets them both. And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 10. Here's Young. And he makes it on the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And here's Garland. Back to Mitchell. With some arc. Rebound Atlanta.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Hunter passes to Collins. Can't get it to fall. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now here's Garland. Offensive rebound. Okoro on the wing. Young against Garland. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Cleveland. And Murray launches it from deep. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Okoro. And so the Cavaliers take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly should.
Brett, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we?
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Young pass to Capella. Oh!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Up top, Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now, here is Young. Collins, a screen on Morant. Young passes to Collins. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Rebound, Atlanta.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
It's tipped. Young looking it over. To the middle. Here's Capella. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant with it. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Young from outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And one thing, Greg, we know, Capella.
Oh, my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Young's shot is good.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Morant against Murray. Morant kicks to Bain. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Young with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Young against Bain. The kick out to Young. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Down low. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Another miss by Young. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
That's good from Morant. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Murray, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And so Murray nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morant passes to Adams. It's Payne atop the key. 6 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Morant. The 3 doesn't go that time. It could go. He doesn't hit that one. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Atlanta.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The wingmen are Payne and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Young with the ball. Now defended by Payne. A nice shot by Young.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now, Morant, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Jackson kicks to Morant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Atlanta's shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Young passes to Hunter, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Morant outside. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Young, good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Morant scanning the floor. Outside Jackson. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Collins. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Morant in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Collins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, at 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
Atlanta shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Now Murray. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Hunter finds Murray. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.152 left now here in the second. The kick out to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 3 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Kennard kicks to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Here's Young. Dishes to Capella. It's stolen by Adams. Kennard against Young. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Adams sets the pick for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Kennard against Young. Capella kicks to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Second shot opportunity. Hunter on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Kennard up top, defended by Young. Here's Bane. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Up again, and Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Griffin out there with Bay. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the 1. Bogdanovich looking around. And he comes up with the deuce. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Left side, Jones. Kennard against Bogdanovich. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Outside for Griffin. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Bay wide open, and he fired. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Clark sets a screen for Jones. Bombed up there for Clark. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Hey, yo, yo. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Griffin hits them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Conchar. And there's the feed to Clark. Here's Tillman. Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Okongwu grabs the board. Griffin finds Bay. Now, here's Okongwu. D right on him. Kennard against Bogdanovich. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Kennard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Forrest. Back to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Hawks passing it around. Jones drives in. Here's Clark, and it's blocked. 3-on-3. Here's Okongwu. For Atlanta, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And that one falls for Okongwu. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Bogdanovich. He kicks to Okongwu. Here's Conchar, defended by Griffin. Tillman passes to Conchar. And here's Kennard. And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:36 left to play in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
For Memphis, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That one misses. And Adams kicks to Bain. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. Inside. Here's Hunter. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And it's Morant missing. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Collins. And that one is good. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job by Collins there, sensing that there was going to be a turnover on the possession, and right away into the fast break.
Morant against Murray. Now here's Brooks, guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one. Young against Morant. Young dishes to Collins. And the rejection by Jackson. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Capella with a screen on Bain. Bucket 6. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Murray. Now Brooks outside for Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. Now here's Murray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead in.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Morant.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Murray sets a screen for Young. Murray against Morant. And it's Murray with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Young. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks finds Bain. Now here's Adams. Morant outside. Tries the spin move. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Now, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Collins, a screen on Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
And that one falls for Collins.
Now watch Collins night in and night out. When he's fully engaged, there's some ferocity behind his play.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Jackson a screen on Murray. The 3 from Morant. And Jackson throws it down home.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way that he was going to slow him down. Young sets a screen for Murray. Young outside, all alone. The Hawks again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. To the inside, here's Brooks. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Atlanta leading by 11. This one for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Memphis moving it around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Right side, Collins. Back to Young. Murray against Bain. And it's Murray with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Murray, the pass to Collins. Back to Murray. Outside Collins. There's the pass to Young. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Morant passes to Jackson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And an intentional foul right there.
John Morant for his personal foul. Second team foul.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Collins, a screen on Morant. Young finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant with a wide open look. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Got himself in great position that time for the putback. Capella with the kapow.
And they'll get another chance. Jackson passes to Bain. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And Bain drops them both. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Morant against Young. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
And here's Young. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Goes up on the baseline. And no good, trying to use the glass. Allen against Morant. Allen, the pass to Garland. Off target with the 3. About a minute into this first quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Whoa, wait a second. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Garland. Out to the right wing. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Count the basket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Allen can't get it to go. And then Morant with the jam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Oh, rejected by Allen. The 3 from Okoro. Cleveland the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen. One of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Garland against Morant. The offensive rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Throws it up high. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Bane, the pass to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Okoro. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Okoro's got 5 now.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Count it, good.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Garland against Morant. Outside for Mitchell. 58 seconds left now in the first quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. The shot won't fall. And Cleveland the other way now. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. And here's Jackson. Fires the three. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, rejected by Allen. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 8-point game. Here's Okoro. Brooks defending. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 8. Don't go any.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Here's Mitchell driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Moran against Garland. Kicks it out to Jackson. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Okoro. Brooks defending. And Mobley throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Bain against Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 12.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. It's Adams who hammers it home.
A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the defensive space.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Here's Mitchell.
Wow!
Crazy good!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Jackson can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
From deep. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside for Brooks. Takes a 3. And Morant gets it to go. He's got 11.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Outside for Mitchell. From deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Garland against Moran. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 from Okoro. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Bain against Mitchell. Adams, the pass to Moran. Adams a screen. Here's Brooks. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. The 3 is up. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. Outside Mitchell. 59 seconds left in the second period. Plenty of space. Second chance shot. Out to Garland. Pass to Mobley. And the shot goes in. Mobley's got 6.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Jackson finds Brooks. Tries again. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Bain against Mitchell. Here's Okoro. That'll count. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! Terrific. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Jetty Osman out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Danny Green. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4 slot.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
To the inside, Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Cleveland. Pulls up for 3. Osman, no good. The Grizzlies shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Kennard. Rebounded by Lopez. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Kennard fires in the triple. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
They set the pick. Pass to Wade. Right side Green. LeVert outside. Over Jones. The shot by LeVert, no good. Kennard outside. Outside Jones. Now Clark. On the wing, Conchar. Back to Clark. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Wade. And Clark with a block. And they get it back. Pass to Lopez. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Conchar can't hit. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Pass to Osman. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Green against Kennard. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Green against Clark. Shot from the top of the key. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Green for 3. That shot, no good. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. They grab their own miss. Clark, no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's LeVert. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Grizzlies shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Jones, the pass to Clark. Kennard on the wing. Here's Tillman, covered by Lopez. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Wade.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Tillman. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Outside Jones. Here's Kennard. And the deficit down inside single digits. Kennard's got 6 in the quarter.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Conchar. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Kennard. Spins. On the wing, Conchar. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out. And so it's Cleveland up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Outside Morant, takes it inside. Nice D from Garland. And Cleveland's shooting just 42% so far in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Playing from behind It's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Mitchell against Bain. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish!
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
It's stolen by Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Bain. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Tipped. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Outside Mitchell. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
This one for 3.
I love how aggressive Bain is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
The 3 from Mitchell. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Jackson. Mobley grabs the board. And the Cavs with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Garland for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Allen's ability to read shot trajectories is impressive, getting to the right spot to slam it down.
And here's Morant outside. Nails it from 3.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Morant against Garland. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory.